Hey, true believers, this is the Big D, welcoming you to another review. Again, I'm doing my Stanley impression, and this, of course, will be a Marvel type review, only this time it'll be a game. Now, I'm sorry I have not shown off my PlayStation 3 collection. Sorry about that, I know it's bothering me. But anyway, I have played many games of Marvel's characters. Now, when I formerly had PlayStation 2, I played lots of good games, and some I do have in their actual PlayStation 3 remasters and what have you, like the Sly Cooper trilogy, the Ratchet and Clank trilogy, and this game, which I am going to be talking about. And that game is none other than, well, I think it's probably one of the greatest action RPGs I have loved for over the last decade, and that is Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yeah, I thought I'd review this since we're not too far away from Avengers Endgame in less than 2 weeks, so I thought I'd tackle this game here. And like I said, I formerly had this on PlayStation 2, and I do have it on PlayStation 3. Unfortunately, I can't show it to y'all because I don't have it in its original case, though, unfortunately. But still, I absolutely love this game. It is from Activision and developed by Raven Software, who also developed the X-Men Legends games, both of which I also formerly had on PlayStation 2. Both were superb games. X-Men Legends was actually the very first action RPG I ever beat. And I loved it. And I loved the sequel too, Rise of Apocalypse. Very good game. Now, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I'm going to say I loved the story. I love the characters. At least they give us more than what we got in the PS2 port. Like the character known as Moon Knight. He was in the loading screens on PS2, but not in the game though. When I got the PS3 version, he was in it. But we got all the other characters, including the ones we see in the intro: Captain America, Wolverine, Thor, and Spider-Man. We do get other characters as well. We get Iceman, we got all the Fantastic Four, Ms. Marvel, we also have Elektra. Let's see, who else do we have? Storm is in the game. Heck, even Deadpool is really cool. Let's see, and we also have in the game, let me try to remember. Oh yeah, Blade, but you've got to play a minigame to unlock him. The same goes for Daredevil and Black Panther, but you gotta collect 5 minifigures of them. And you got Luke Cage to play as. Real cool. And of course, we have, to your big surprise, Silver Surfer, but you have to beat the game twice on, I think, on the hard difficulty to unlock him. But you do get to face all sorts of baddies from the Marvel Universe, like, see, Scorpion, Shocker, Rhino, let's see, the Wrecking Crew, let's see, Loki, Enchantress and Executioner, and let's see, we'll even have Baron Mordo and Ultron. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Doctor Strange is a playable character in the game. I almost forgot about him. My apologies, everyone. But we got lots of other characters. Oh yeah, Arcade's in this one. Big surprise to me, in my opinion. But you'll get the other characters, but however, they're just supporting characters you'll see as you talk to them, like Wong, Professor X. Let's see. Oh, the list goes on. I do actually enjoy this game. We do have Nick Fury, Black Will, The Vision, Hank Pym, But no Ant-Man though, sorry. But even so, I think the game's great. The the battles are real good. The moves you can do are really cool. Even the special attacks you can do when you get your power meter filled up, which is really cool. Sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record here. Like always, I do sound like a broken record almost every time here. But still, I do think Marvel Ultimate Alliance will be a perfect addition to your collection. You won't be disappointed. Believe me. Oh yeah, and after this, Raven Software actually developed the X-Men Origins Wolverine game for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I know while most people had dissed that movie, but however, this game's much more different than what we got on those other consoles like the PlayStation 2, kind of late in its life cycle, and the Nintendo Wii. The PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and also the PC games, that was the Uncaged edition, where it's much more intenser and bloodier and gorier, too. Oh, but enough about that. Marvel Ultimate Alliance was a pretty big seller, and they did do a sequel. I formerly had it on PlayStation 2, but I don't have it on PlayStation 3. I don't know if I want to. I mean, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 was fun and all. The storyline of Civil War was good, but it just wasn't quite as good as the first one. Believe me, you'll love it. You get through all these acts in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, going from the SHIELD Helicarrier to the Mandarin's Palace, which reminds me you can play as Iron Man. Forgot about him. Woohoo! Forgive me, y'all. I have to do that if I forget something or someone. And let's see, going to Asgard and Murder World. Let's see now. Heck, even to Allen, where you'll meet the Inhumans. And Uatu the Watcher, where you'll have to face the Skrulls. And, of course, probably the biggest character I know of in the Marvel Universe, Galactus. Once you complete all those, you'll go to Doctor Doom's castle, where you will confront him in a big, epic final confrontation. Once he has stolen Odin's powers. Yeah, I'm giving you just a slight spoiler, whether if you played it or not, but if you haven't, I apologize for being a spoiler. Forgive me. But even so, I think Marvel Ultimate Alliance is a perfect addition to your collection. You must get this. The price might be a little bit in between $20 to $25 maybe, but still it's worth checking out. Check out either version, but if you want more heroes, you need the PlayStation 3 one. There is a more expanded hero pack for Xbox 360, where you get the Hulk, I do believe, and lots of others. But I haven't seen that, though, but I've seen the cartridge, though. If you want to play number 2, go ahead. Now, I did hear there's a third one now, since it's been nearly a decade since number 2 came out. However, unfortunately, it's going to be on Nintendo Switch only. It'll be developed by Team Ninja, the same studio that developed the new Ninja Gaiden games. I've seen what it'll be like. I think it'll be fun. If I had a Nintendo Switch, I'd give it a shot. You get the Guardians of the Galaxy to join on this one, and you gotta take out Thanos, which that's gonna be really cool. I hope Avengers Endgame turns out well. I'll review it when it comes around, and then soon I will rank every single one of the 22 movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Even though I've already seen some of y'all have done the 21 already, that includes the more recent Captain Marvel. But I thought it would be best to wait until Avengers Endgame comes. See if it'll prove competition for the recent one, Infinity War. But anyway, like I said, you need to check out Marvel Ultimate Alliance. You will love it. You'll get to unlock all sorts of costumes, mini games where you can play as a specific hero or take on a specific villain. etc., etc., etc. Enough said. Well, as I get back to my Stanley voice, until next time, true believers, I'm the Big D signing off, and Excelsior!